Hello, this is Michael Silva. In this episode, we are going to talk about how to go about finding opportunities to submit proposals using the RFP process discussed in episode number 45. Most RFPs for security consulting services are issued by government agencies. This is because the law usually requires that a competitive selection process be used when the agency needs to purchase security consulting services. To accomplish this, they issue an RFP. How does the security consultant learn about RFP opportunities of this type, especially when there may be hundreds of government agencies within the consultant's chosen market area? Here are the most common methods that consultants use to learn about RFP opportunities. Method number 1, registering with individual agencies. Most government agencies operate websites specifically designed to help them buy products and services. Consultants are given the opportunity to register as vendors on these websites. When registering, they specify the categories of services that they are capable of providing. When the agency needs a product or service, an email notice is automatically sent to the vendors who have registered in the appropriate categories. Most RFPs for consulting services would be announced through this type of website. You should register with as many individual agencies as you can that are located within your market area. Method number 2. Government agencies are required to publicly advertise the RFPs that they issue. There is usually at least one business newspaper in every region that is known as a publication of record for public announcements of this type. Consultants who want to learn about opportunities can subscribe to either the printed or online version of these newspapers and scan them regularly for business opportunities. In the Seattle area where I am located, this newspaper is called the Daily Journal of Commerce. There are similar publications in other major cities across the United States. The newspapers in some states, such as Illinois, have created a combined site where all public notices in the state can be found on a single site. Method number 3. Because methods number 1 and number 2 can be time-consuming, many consultants use an online service to do this for them. These online services are specifically designed to track business opportunities on a local, state, regional, or national level. These services are ideal for consultants who are seeking opportunities over a wide geographical area. Consultants can subscribe to these services and specify the categories of opportunities that they are looking for. On a daily or weekly basis, the service will send an email digest of all opportunities in the geographical areas that the consultant has specified. These services are somewhat expensive but take most of the work out of searching for opportunities. When you are just getting started, you will probably have more time than money, so subscribing to a bid tracking service right away may not make sense. However, once you get a little further along, time becomes the more precious commodity, so you may find a bid tracking service to be very worthwhile. Method number 4, working with influencers. Many of your influencers in the security or constructions industry may be registered on government agency websites or subscribe to business newspapers or bid tracking services. Often these influencers will hear about an opportunity for security consulting services and will tell you about it. I regularly get emails from influencers telling me about security consulting RFPs. In many cases, I have already learned about the RFP from another source, but I appreciate them thinking about me anyway. Occasionally, an influencer will send me news concerning an RFP that I have not heard about, and I very much appreciate this. The 4 methods that I have described above are primarily intended to locate RFPs issued by public agencies. How do you go about finding RFPs issued by private companies? Unfortunately, I don't know of any good or easy way of doing this. Most RFPs from private companies that I have received have come from leads generated by my website. A client's purchasing department that will be issuing an RFP for security consulting services will do an internet search and find my company that way. Sometimes I will be doing a direct marketing sales call to a prospect and will hear about an RFP that is about to be issued, but this is quite rare.